Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I have been getting several requests from some of my subscribers, in fact many of my subscribers, to tell them the difference between an analog watch and a digital watch. So let's go, very basic fashion. I do not want to indulge people in so much of scientific details and all those kind of things. They have also asked me why you should wear sometimes or most of the time a digital watch, when to wear a digital watch, when not to wear an analog watch, and such kind of things. So let me just go ahead and first of all, I will just make a short user review of the Casio 5600 G-Shock. So this is the standard 5600 series. Either you say G5600 or DW5600. I have been using this for quite some years, and so far it has proved to be one of the most robust, go anywhere, do anything kind of watch. And I think that it has served me quite well. And if you can see that the condition is very new, some of the dust marks, obviously use marks and all those kind of things, but nonetheless no rust spot, nothing. I sweat a lot, but yet you see the screws and the case back, not a single rust spot. So you can say that the steel is one of the most fine quality steels, and I would really love, to keep continue using this watch. This one has the very good light function, a backlight function. If you can see, quite good. I will show you again. The backlight function is quite good, and there is battery indicator. This is the solar version, but there is internal battery as well. So still it keeps a high charge. I have power saver function enabled. If the watch is kept in dark for quite long, then the display is off, but the internal timekeeping is maintained. So the power is still at high position. I have hourly signal activated. It has alarm snooze function. It has countdown timer. It has calendar and all those kind of things. Even if you have the world time kind of thing as well. So presently I have set it to Delhi time, and it has been proven so far. The water resistance on this watch is 20 bar. That is, it is you can use it for diving, normal skin diving kind of thing. It is tough solar. Definitely, it is tough because if you can see that uh, the screen is protected by this raised borders here. So I have dropped this watch many times, and you have seen some of my videos where my kid is playing with this watch and nothing happens to this watch. This is really good one. So the G-Shock and the protection is quite patented. You know what the history of G-Shock is, so I'm not going into the history of the G-Shock right now. Moderate thickness, a screw fit kind of strap here. Removing strap is not an easy fit to achieve here, so it takes quite some efforts. The pushers are quite good and comfortable, not something that you need to press through the through your fingernails. You can just press it by your hands, fingertips as well, so quite comfortable. Now coming back to the part why you should wear this kind of digital watch. The first reason is that the digital watch does not have any mechanically moving gears, parts, hands, or anything. Digital watch is a single one-piece circuitry with an LCD fixed, and all the components are perfectly soldered or welded in its places. In most of the digital watch there is quartz crystal. Definitely there are quartz crystal, but those quartz crystal are not that easy to be damaged by shocks or anything. In some cheap digital watches, yes, it may get damaged, but these one are totally solid state electronics, and that is something that gives a very shock proof kind of thing in the digital watch. Whereas in analog watch, whether it is a mechanical or a quartz analog watch, there are gears, there are gear driving mechanisms, hands, hours, minutes, or seconds, anything are driven. So those mechanical movements are mechanically interlinked together, and any mechanical shock can dislodge that. If you drop your analog watch, any analog watch from a height of 10 meters, I think it will definitely get damaged. But people have tested this G-Shock in some recent videos. I think they have dropped it from an helicopter and nothing happens to the watch. I myself has have tried this, a bit of torture test that I shouldn't have conducted. But anyways, it survived. I have kept it in my deep freezer. I have given it to my kid to play with, and he has like bumped it on the floor several times, and nothing happened to this watch. So when and who should wear this kind of digital watches? The first thing that comes to my mind, all the field person on a field day should definitely wear a digital watch, because all the mechanical shocks, vibrations, dirt, scratches, scrapes, because just for the price of around $100 for this watch, it won't pain you much if you get any dings or dents in this watch. And even if you anyhow manage to strike it against the doorknobs or handles or anything, you're not going to get anything scratched here, because I have myself put my hands inside electrical panels. Many a times it has hit the panel sides on the metal, but I don't think anything has happened to this watch so far. You may see some scuff here, but it may go away. Some scuff here, so I don't, but overall it looks fine. But if you get a scratch in your mechanical watch, an expensive mechanical watch like an Oris or a Rolex or anything, Omega or whatever, Seiko, it is going to pain you a little bit, because those watch are lookers. Definitely some of them are very much well proven field watches, but uh, you do not want that in your mechanical watch, especially if you are a watch collector. So that's why these digital watches are there. Second, I think policemen and soldiers should wear this watch, because if they ever need to fire their weapon, definitely the jerk from the weapon or the recoil from the weapon will definitely have an effect on the mechanical watches or then analog watches. Third, I think the sports person should have a digital watch. Anything as such that I think the golf player or the practicing cricketers or anyone, they should also wear the digital watch when they are in the field playing their game and all those kind of things. Now the thing is that there is one more reason why you should wear a digital watch, is that the accuracy. I think that all the mechanical wear and tear and several magnetism kind of errors that are introduced from the outside world, mechanical watches get magnetized, they have wear and tear, and they start losing time. There is a significant lag when it comes to all those mechanical watches, but in digital watch everything is solid state electronics. You simply cannot observe that mechanical watches are losing time. So this is a non-connected kind of watch. Definitely it does not have anything Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or any such thing. But if you have another higher version of the G-Shock that has Bluetooth or even Wi-Fi or any such kind of things, or even radio reception, the time signal radio reception, I think that doesn't work in India. Maybe in some places in the East Coast that receives the Japan time, but overall it doesn't. You can have a watch that is directly updating its time from internet, or from your another connected device like your phone, or directly from the webceptor technology, where you receive the radio signals to adjust the time. You will never have any seconds error. Did you just hear the double beep? This was the alarm signal of 12 o'clock. So it is already night, and I'm still making the video. So the time error, you will have almost negligible time error when it comes to digital watches, especially if they are connected ones. And even if they are non-connected, I think if I check my phone for the time, I think it is already 12 o'clock. Yes, and that's 12 o'clock and 25 seconds on my phone and 26 seconds here. Exact. So if it is, it doesn't have any significant error at all. So this is very much, well rugged, no wear and tear and nothing as such of anything. So get one digital watch in your collection and wear it. And I have already pointed out why and when you should wear a digital watch and who should wear a digital watch. And even if you are an, just a simple watch collector, sometimes sporting a digital watch gives you a, an insight of how the electronics work and how the systems and how the engineers have made this feat possible of making a digital watch. And definitely there is Casio, Timex and other digital watches as well. Try and buy one, and definitely you will feel something different. So have one in your collection and have a good night. Thank you.